Lembe. Oh, lo. Lazy man, wake up. Lazy brother, wake up. Lazy sister, wake up. Take your life, do better thing. Not like that for what this wait for manna to fall from heaven. Signal, make with the van or the go. Finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Fauzia Ahmadu Bello.
I'm Belembe. Oh, no.
Everybody in the studio stand up for the national pledge after the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend her unity, and uphold her honor and glory. So help me God. So help us God as a nation, amen?
Amen.
Yes, inakwana ekaro tutoma olodudu nwanchi nyene anebira on a good morning.
Good morning. Akaramakala.
Good morning. Gege guge.
Good morning. Akaramakala.
Good morning. Gege guge.
Good morning. Akaramakala.
Hambelembe.
Oh, lo.
Hambelembe.
Oh, lo.
Hambelembe.
Lazy man, wake up. Lazy woman, wake up. Lazy brother, wake up. Lazy sister, you self, wake up. Lazy children. Ordinary president say children, no lazy. But mama and papa make una wake children so that they go take opportunity, prepare as we dey prepare them as the hope of today, the leaders of today, and the hope and future of our nation. Lazy uncle, I be lazy uncle. You too, wake up. Lazy auntie, join, wake up. The purpose and the reason for all this wake up call, now make we take our life, do better thing. Now person where won't reach where they go, now in they wake up, come bath, I be bath, as they talk prepare himself, come start the journey. Now him, he go know say he go reach where they go. People wey sabi book pass me say a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. So if you no wake up, you never start the journey. So all this wake up call where will they wake you up every day, now make you begin to plan yourself, now make you begin to arrange yourself, now make you begin to use all your opportunity, reach your destination. And as you dey take this step one at a time, by the grace of God, with the help of God, you go reach where you dey go. Amen. My own name na Comfort Okpere, aka
Complete Vacuum.
And I full ground with my able gang leader, where they always give me ginger, where in swagger they move me forward, and he stand here with me, now they give me all the energy where they take Vano this morning. Good morning, gang leader, sir.
Good morning. My own name na Suleiman Abdul Razak, aka Akaramakala. Yeah, it have to do. Mokuna clap for herself. My brothers and sisters, Mokuno forget say today na Thursday, and people share beaucoup plenty for studio. Moku appreciate ourselves. Let somebody no come wonder, come nearly surrender. I be you come the worry, you don't begin the near worry. No, put on for reverse, sake of say, the man we invoice not tonic voice. The man we invoice. God don't use and change many people life, even if they never even see him with their eye koro. If he pass them, they don't know say na him. Him too can tell himself. Talk say because God they use and they do waiting in they do, it no mean say na him they do am, na God they use am. He can't give himself the title ordinary. And allow him and his family be ordinary family. Moko appreciate the ordinary family. The ordinary doctor Ahmad Isah, the man one that they call the voice of the voiceless. Sake of say God they use and they give voice to people who no get voice. God they use and they wipe tears from the face of people where they cry. God they use and they put a smile for people where be say they don't think say they no go smile. God they use and they give hope to people who don't lose hope. People where they don't shop their money. People where they don't do anyhow. Like the ex-workers of Nigerian Airways. That's not just one out of many.
Yes, sir. Yes.
The person Moko appreciate the person will be say God use can't give us this person for Nigeria will be our mama. Moko appreciate her. May God continue to give her good health.
Amen.
May God continue to give her long life.
Amen.
Where anywhere he day, he go say, God, I thank you for the camp picking where you give me. And so all of us too, we go there. Thank God for the picking where God give us. Now make we call our children now the leaders of today, not be tomorrow. As we share Boko for studio, but we'll go quickly enter the people will be say their own. Not to the past knowledge. For people, don't be say we will just they shout, wake up. They give you reason why you must wake up. May you take your life, do better thing. On a get to 2 minutes, make gonna announce on our training because we share Boko for studio today. In fact, even if we do 4 hours, it no go reach today. But the 2 hours we will get, we go use that. No be as you take 9 b.m. now, how you do. Now make the ordinary president they talk say no be make you work hard, now make you work smart. Moko appreciate the ordinary president.
Good morning, Makala.
Good morning.
Package. Good morning, Nigerians.
Good morning.
My name now Michael Ados, and I made to train people to become a webmaster.
Michael Ados, aka
the head boy.
Moko appreciate him. As they shout head boy, they do the head well. Moko say the head.
Yes. Now me they train people to become webmasters, and I mean they train people to become also cyber security experts. Which I mean be say by the time you come for our training, you go learn how to design website for yourself and for also for clients. You go learn how to actually maintain how this online presence they be for many people who not feel manage them presence online. We go teach you how you go help them to manage their businesses online. We go also teach you how you go also protect these people presence online through cyber security. We go teach you how to create mobile app. We go also teach you how you go fit use social media to make money, especially Facebook and also YouTube. How you go to the money way, the data way they spend, you will need some to actually use and they make money. This training they come on the 15, 16 and 17 of April for the weekdays, and the weekend they come on the 19 and 20 because the Friday na Good Friday will be holiday and the Saturday. And this fee na just 15,000 naira only. The venue na Villa Park Garden where they are around Aponepa beside Cedar Crest Hospital. In case you want call for more inquiries, the phone number na 090 50 38 39 11. The phone number na 090 50 38 39 11. Once you call, I will give you all the details.
Thank you very much, head boy. Moku no forget to appreciate Public Complaints Commission. The ordinary president that made them come and they did for studio. Moku appreciate them.
Good morning, Akramakala.
Good morning.
Good morning, Brekete family. My own name Narukaya M. Bello, aka Lady Duvet. Now me they train people on how to make their duvet, bed sheet, padded pillowcase, and throw pillows. And also go still can teach you how you go take the package and where you go they attract customers when they buy. We go still give you the strategies of how you should go into the bed sheet business. And also we still get small jara they attached to them. How you go take they do small things out of that bed sheet like baby set and the TTW package we are attaching to it for you to make more money. So for this training, the venue in a Villa Park Garden, where they near Cedar Crest Hospital around Aponepa Junction. Yes. So the fee is just 10,000 naira.
Only.
And we go soon upgrade the class. This class now be the 10,000 naira, last 10,000 naira what they do. So for more information, you can call me on 090 92 82 3 233. 090 92 82 23 33.
Thank you very much, Moko. Appreciate Lady Duvet. Moko, no forget, Moko appreciate Nigerian Communication Commission. Just one hand way the ordinary president called them. They share boko for studio. I tell them, I said, the man way God they use in voice, take the touch people. The one and only Dr. Ahmad Isah. The man will no allow waiting God they use and they do make it enter in head. They can't be the one and only ordinary family. Moko welcome the ordinary Dr. Ahmad Isah.
Today now I go there for that side, me I go there for popular side. Are we happy? Are we together? We don't pray for Nigeria.
Are they here? No, sir.
We never pray for Nigeria.
Are they here? No, sir.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
God bless Nigeria. 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 God bless Nigeria.
Amen. Hambelembe.
Oh, lo, lo, lo.
Hambelembe.
Oh, lo, lo, lo.
Belembe.
Oh, lo, lo, lo.
My brothers, my sisters, if I look time now, since the time done, they give us signal to do it, signal, we continue to the van, not they go. Today now waiting. The studio is full. He reach neck. So to cover them now, no problem. But God will see us through.
Amen.
We go judiciously utilize the little time we get. You see, this life, it no matter how long you don't live on earth. Now how well?
Yes.
Meaning the impact where you don't make positively in the lives of other people. You can live as long as Methuselah. If you don't do anything meaningful, your life is as good as the opposite of usefulness, which is useless. Anybody where they plan to destroy this country, God, may you touch his or her heart.
Amen.
Anybody where then they use either directly or indirectly to destroy this country, God, you know them. Touch them. May they change.
Amen.
If not the ones will not go change, God Almighty, if their time to die never reach, may they paralyze.
Amen.
May they remain where they can just be watching Nigeria making progress.
Amen.
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 My brothers, my sisters, if I look at them and I say, time down, they give us signal to do it in signal. Make we continue to the van, not they go. First of all, make we appreciate federal road safety. If you now see the work we then they do for this Galadima Rambad out. This thing, this round thing. Now, what did they call it?
Rambad out.
Rambad out.
Rambad out.
We see, una know they ask question. Una know why they do that thing like that. Like I tell, una won't learn.
Yes, sir.
But no be everything where I teach you now, una go carry outside. Some things now just for us to consume here and withdraw well. Because una know say, I no go school and I no get sense. So Rambad out. If you dey go, like say now you enter Abuja, you won't go beggar. And you don't know the road to beggar. You can't come. You see, as you reach this area, one Rambad out. You see road go like this. You see road go like this. Another one can't go back. Instead, where you go park where accident go happen. Because you are doubting which side to go. Then you go enter Rambad out. You are doubting.
Yeah, and you dey round.
Rambad out. Rambad out. As you dey Rambad out, anybody waiting here, you say, sir, please, where is the way to beggar? To beggar. They say, oh, straight. You, after Rambad out, you go. That is on a lighter note. My brothers, my sisters, NCC Day for Studio. Many other organizations Day for Studio. All of them go introduce themselves. But before we do that one, the level of insecurity for FCT, in fact, Nigeria, and then FCT 9 we won't talk about today. Because states like Zamfara, Katsina, Sokoto, and some areas for Kaduna. You get areas now, like Biningwari Road now, they don't burn you well, make you follow that road. They don't ever kidnap commissioner of police there. And the Nigerian government get helicopter. They get drones. They feel locate where these people dey. In fact, for that Biningwari, it get where they call Junior Sambisa. Make Nigerian government wake up, make we do the right thing. I know say then they try. But when your try never reach waiting people go appreciate, they go tell you well done, but try. Now FCT. People where they snatch bag, they don't boku. They get the ones now. The other day, one of my senior brothers where they work with Oga for NIA. I introduced them to one of my resource persons for Brekete Academy. They won't go take measurement around Otaku. When I know this Otaku market.
Yes, sir.
That big market, broad daylight around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Night don't do. So Magboros they there till tomorrow, unless if not yesterday, then pack them. Their eyes, they red. One go just, as soon as traffic lights stop you, they go just rush you. Everybody they watch. This one don't open door. This one don't. They don't. That's what they do. You never tell where they kidnap somebody near Games Village here. You get one other man where they kidnap for Kuje. They go house. They keep him after struggle where the family come pay ransom. Mami Langalanga, you are distracting me, please. Just maintain. After they pay the ransom, because of the way the man don't suffer for the kidnapper's hand, 3 days later he died. Now, some taxi drivers don't they see for this town, no be taxi drivers, now taxi armed robbers.
Yes, sir.
You enter, as soon as they go, somebody they boot. Any motorway you enter, as you they enter, when they go, driver increase volume for music or radio. Make you know, say a signal for the person where they boot, make you come out. And as they come out, because of the sound where don't they loud for motor, you no go hear. the next thing, a cable they go put for your neck. The person where they back, they draw the cable like dog. Then the one where they for front, the driver go they pull your leg till your tongue go come out, your eyes. The other day, those ladies will come.
Yes, sir.
Instead where you go see tears, now blood come over their eyes. Coincidentally, that woman husband na DPO, serving DPO.
Your wife.
Serving DPO wife. The one where we rescue here that day where I say made the rush and go hospital.
Yes, sir.
Now, recently, for River State, they kidnapped one policeman, then kill him. Now in that body, they just see yesterday. When I see him for news, police not be human being.
No human being.
Now person husband be that way they kill. Now person pikin that be that way they kill. Now person papa be that way they kill. If we they abuse police, we go just they scatter them out. They do like say no be one of us them be. Time don't reach where we go support our Nigerian police. I don't talk I'm here many times. The welfare package where they give our Nigerian police is very, very backward. Now the same market where they go with police.
Yes.
Over 80% of Nigerian police no get police barrack where then they stay. Now Angua then they live, then they pay light bill, then they pay water bill, then they pay. How much be their salary? I know they talk say they increase their salary. What do you mean they talk be say? Build schools for police children. Build hospital for police families. Get shuttle buses where go carry them from point A to point B. You go see your cat, the police
on top
go duty with AK-47. They on top of Okada. And when they collect the gun for your hand, they go say they want punish her. You where they punish her, remember say God they watch you. Now only hammer they go hit her for back of head. That is the end of the story. I think Nigerian government should wake up.
Yes, sir. For the taxi, my ordinary president, where you talk, get on that one where they do. You enter taxi, as you enter, nobody say you been wind up. You just enter, begin the wind up, they pull AC, tell them make it off the AC, even if the AC they work.
Before you tell them to off the AC, or quickly open the door.
Yes, before 1 minute.
Now, you get the ones when be say, as you they talk, say make you quickly open the door. The door no they open from
inside.
They don't disable that
inner opener.
Yes. So if you I don't tell you now last time, anybody where they come out, buy screwdriver. Nobody go see you with screwdriver talk say you carry weapon. But it may come handy. But as soon as you see say they don't divert, the person where they drive, give them for neck. No wait. Wait till I talk.
No wait.
No kill am. Make sure say the man soft. At least you don't do something. Make some effort before they kill you. Some. If na woman or young girl, if they rob you finish for bush, they go call rape join. And some of these people where they do this thing, now I make they tell the leadership of all the uniform works where we get. Army, police, Navy, Air Force, all of this government established uniform work, them. Small thing una dismiss. Small thing una dismiss.
Oh, sure.
This na person when be say is sabi handle rifle. You dismantle rifle now, keep am for them, scatter them. In less than 5 minutes, you don't reassemble them. It's ready to go. Such a person, you don't dismiss the person. No matter how bad what he do. Army get prison. Police get their own prison. Take this kind of person, put him where he no go get freedom, but he still the answer say he they work. Now only thing where you go fit do to tame and be that. When problem happen where when I need to sacrifice human beings, when I kit them up, send them there. go and make Nigeria proud. If you come back alive, good. I don't know whether I understand. Yes, this one when I go see say robbery they happen, police go come to rescue people. The way they go, the firepower of the armed robbers go past police on, you go see them, they never take. Less than 2 weeks ago, now they call me. Some people call me from inside bush for Nassarawa state, one village. Say some people, gunmen don't invade their village. They kill some people. Even though 2 weeks before that time, the people been write letter, tell them, say then they come. But they take the matter for granted. Now when the people come, the first set of people where they see, they kill about 40-something first. That is sample. If CP Nassarawa, they hear me, I go call them, make me and I'm engaged. Because if the team pass in power, make it reinforce, make it get other support. Now, when they call me, I can't begin, they look for my contacts. Call IG, call this, call that, call that. Eventually, one of the contacts where I press, will not be police. Come in, get contact somewhere again, where they go take them serious, because me, then they see me as troublemaker. Become mobilized. Army and police can't go to rescue these people where they inside bush, where they don't run. They don't jubilate for bush. I share this gunmen na lapo de lapo. Where they allow these people advance, now they open fire. And you know, say anybody where they use gun can tell you the sound of whichever gun they are using against him.
Yes.
When the firepower pass their power, they retreat, go back. Now, so these people continue to advance into the bush for their dear lives. Insecurity. We are not saying the government is not trying, but I think there is something that is fundamentally missing. I think if government won't fight this insecurity, my advice, my suggestion, now to call the locals where they live for these communities where these people don't invade. Waiting. Oh, okay. Now to call the people where they live for those communities where they don't invade before. Just throw them open, say, waiting we una think say we feel do about this matter. This same person where you see him as local man, he get one idea when he go give. You go they wonder where he get the idea from. Una know why? Because him, if they live amongst them, he don't feel the impact. Maybe they don't kill him, Papa, they don't kill him. So they know. And most of these people are foreigners. If you hear their accent, if they kidnap, they demand for ransom. From their accent, you can tell these are not Nigerians. Yes, sir. Meaning our borders are porous. Yes, sir. The custom and immigration should do something. Immigrations make una do internal issues. Customs make una block the border. No be to they pursue widows we go buy rice for Kano. Make una frustrate her life. Why? Because they carry retired colonel. We don't take for house. He never work for border. All in career. They come area and make him controller general of customs. Then what are you telling the other career officers within the customs? Which means there is no hope for them. One day, una go day, civilian nine will be chief of army staff. One day, una go day, they go carry retired Yambanga, make him IG of police. They don't try and for custom, the team work, everybody keep quiet. Now small. One Peking won't see you finish now from play. Hey. If you know one, I'm hey. If you know one, hey. When cap don't reach down, 9 be say, see finish, don't reach where he reach. The next thing na slap. May God see us through. Amen. We get some people, now victims them be of this insecurity. They're not going to mention their names for security reasons and for stigmatization issues. But they go narrate how they thing happened to them. Then plenty. But now only 3 even they agree to come, made them share their experience. Is the dark room ready? Take the second microphone to the dark room. This dark room, with the keep on for whistleblowers, people when we say information we then get, it they coded and if it endanger their lives. Now make we get this dark room. Hello, my dear, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How you doing?
Fine, sir.
You're not going to mention your name, but you go tell us what happened, which day it happened, where it happened, how it take happen.
Okay. On the 20th of this month, we entered the taxi.
Show her, Blessing, show her how to position the microphone properly.
Okay. On the 20th of this month, we entered a taxi going to our house from work around 5 a.m.
From which side?
From Gariki area 11, Gimbia Street. Okay. So the first cab came and he was standing in the middle of the road. So we were like, he should come closer. He was acting as if he was scared of us and we were scared of him.
So at about what time?
5 a.m.
Hey, yeah, very early in the morning. Okay.
So he left. So we were still talking and then the second one came and we told him where we are going to drop. So we entered, just the 2 of us, a driver, a guy, and me and my sister. So when we entered along the road, the guy in the front seat came back holding a machete. And then he starts in between us. The next thing we heard was, "Where down our phone? Bring your bag." Waiting there for our bag.
Wait, the motor stopped before in the motor they move now use in between the driver's seat and the passenger seat come una middle.
Yes, the motor was moving. The motor did not stop. We submitted our bag and then he was like, "Open your password, draw your password." I drawed my password.
No, hold on, that mic is
Battery.
The battery is down. Sorry. Give her this one quickly.
Okay, sir. So I drawed my pattern and then she called her password for him. So each question he asked us is followed by slaps and
Off it now, okay
from
then.
him. So we after drawing
Switch off the mic first. Okay, continue, my dear.
Okay. The any question he asked us, he will slap us. He doesn't ask question without slaps. And then out of fear, we keep drawing and telling him everything he wants to know. So the next thing is, he said we should transfer our money. And I told him, I'm a student. I just paid school fees. I don't have even a dime in my account. So he was like, "Are you not the one that voted Buhari?" I'm like, "I don't even have voter's card. Even on the election day, I was at work." So any question, he will beat us. While they were still driving, they collected our phone, our bags, money, and then dropped us somewhere along area 1 here in the bush. And then when we get to the roundabout, we were begging people for money. Nobody answered us. Everybody were just going and nobody wants to listen. So the only cab driver that wanted to help us said he can only bring us to this place.
Human Rights Radio.
Yes, Human Rights Radio. When we came here, she was in pain because they blow her eye and then it was bloodshot red.
Up till now,
Up till
her
now.
eye, one of the eyes, now blood now cover the eye as she did there. So when I remember the one where they use machete cut off her hair.
Yes, sir.
Machete here.
Yes, sir.
Machete where again, 3 places. They catch the Fulani guy where do that thing. But they not do anything. They una do anything, police they here. What do una do? Make you give us update.
Good morning, Honorable President. Good morning, Brekete family. Yesterday, precisely, I was at the FCT SAS office with the AO, where he was giving me the update that the file is with the legal department for legal advice, but they are still with the police for prosecution. This is a matter that has to do with a lot of other cases associated with it.
We no quarrel this morning. If you remember how many weeks ago they arrested him, how many months ago they arrested him?
I can't remember precisely.
This is almost 3 to 4 months now.
But ordinary president,
when I see they wait for legal advice.
Yeah, because we cannot go to court with incomplete or without
if inconclusiveness. Now, if when I don't get, see, make I tell you now, Nigeria don't reach level when we say police go use their discretion. This campus we don't confess to have killed several people. When I don't extract information, if you chop higher finish, the sweetness come out for your mouth. What do you go do with the shaft? Not be to throw away. That one go -1.
Ordinary president. I don't know which shortcut to that. But even if you go to court, the law must, the procedure must be followed accordingly. Thank you.
A clap for IG liaison. At least they're doing work. This campus now, they go carry and go court. You go here 3 months imprisonment or 20,000 naira. Back to the society. You get people who don't belong to the society. Yes, sir. Not be person who thief sleepers in front of church or mosque. We go enter 6 years imprisonment. Some go there remand 17 years, they don't know what they do. Then this one way, anyway, we go reach there by the grace of God. Second lady, make her hear from you. Good morning, my dear.
Good morning, sir.
Yes. How your own take happen? Now you follow them that day, be your own another case.
My own is different, sir.
Different?
Yes, sir.
Okay, where you enter motor from, which date and where, when, and what thing happened?
Mine was around last year.
Put microphone close to your mouth, man.
My own was around last year, November, towards Bega, where we load Jabi Airport Junction. I noticed that some people, 3 guys were inside the car, so they were calling along, Jabi along. So I entered. When I entered, as we were going, I observed that they did not take the middle road to go towards that Utako roundabout. I observed that they started going towards the right. So I now asked the guy, the driver, I said, driver, where are you going to? Is it not this way we're supposed to go? He now said, hold up. I just knew that I was in trouble.
Oh my God.
So I just started struggling to...
At about what time, ma?
7 p.m. Bega was very full because people were going home after
people did here?
Yes, sir. So immediately I noticed we hadn't even left Bega at all. I now started struggling to open the door. So the driver now said, madam, don't even try opening that door. The door will not open. So I started beckoning for help through the window. Started touching the window so that people can see me. Immediately the guy in the front now pushed his chair backward and pinned my leg down. He now came to me immediately and started beating me. The man by the side too started beating me. So they now increased the music very loud so that nobody can hear or see what is happening inside the car. They drove me round towards Wuse. They beat me till I was very, very weak and I could not do anything. So they took me round. When I was looking through the window, I observed one Garachi Plaza towards Wuse. So they drove me round. When I became calm, they now told me that the one in front now brought out the gun and told me that I should bring my handbag. He now checked my handbag. He did not see money. He now said, okay, that I should bring my ATM. He now asked me for my PIN, and that if I tell him the wrong PIN, if he goes to the ATM, that he's going to come and deal with me. So I told him the right PIN. He went to the ATM. The other one pinned me down with gun, and they now withdrew money. They now drove off from the ATM point. They now dropped me behind Asman filling station towards Wuse zone, I think zone 2. That's where the place was very dark. They just drove me there. They now threw me out of the car, threw me to the road. Then they now came back again and said, madam, sorry, I better take transport, go out.
Now, this one, we thank God, say this one, now one withdrawal then do. He get the ones where, you see this Zuma rock when they see. Yes, now there be the dumping ground for criminals now. I don't receive many calls. Make somebody go reception, go bring my ordinary president's Brekete family pure water account number. Make una see the number of calls where I receive on daily basis. Every day I receive nothing less than 2,000 calls from different parts of Nigeria. And then you go see missed calls like 6,000, 8,000. As you they answer this one, another one they ring. This is all over Nigeria because we don't have an emergency number you can call comfortably in this country. Yes, now, you get the one where then they do. If they carry you and they check your phone, they first of all ask you to put your password. They see alert where they enter your phone. That is a yardstick to measure what they go do with you. If they see like money where don't reach like 5-6 million naira, na kidnap, they go keep you there, contact your people for ransom. If they see like 3 to 4 million naira downwards, they go keep you. You know say withdrawal get limit.
Yes, sir.
They go keep you for like 3, 4, 5 days. Biscuit in the morning, biscuit at night. 1 bottle of water 3 times daily. They go keep you. Every day they go withdraw to the limit. Every day until they empty the account before they go release you. Then he get the ones when we say, if you they go, anytime where they go, you hear your tire, they do pro, meaning to say you don't match nail. If you see banana for road, no match. If you see orange for road, no match. They don't put nail inside, drop them for you. If you match, bang, they dey for front. So even when you see say the place no dey safe and your tire don't go down, highest thing will go happen, na rim go condemn. Maintain until you get to where people dey. Highest rim go spoil, you change the rim. No talk say you dey maintain. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Now anytime when they go, you see something land on top of your windscreen. Not be called be this. Okay. Maybe make I pick this one. Make we see who he be. Hello? Hello? Good morning. Who me and Vano?
Yes, my Vano. I don't want to call my name from you, sir, because of the security purpose. Sir, as I'm talking to you, we are in danger in Maraba. Saturday night, some guys about 70, they reach 70, carry cutlass. It's not around 7:30. They next want to even kill my daughter yesterday. As I'm talking to you now, they wound one boy in the hospital, they put him for the hospital of Nyanya now. And all these guys, when we go to report to the police, and police will carry your name, you went that you come and report to them, they will carry your name to come and take the guys. And the guys will come back and tell you, say you carry them and report to the police.
When I hear what the man talk, they go attack them. About 70 of them carry machetes them. Go attack them. Now, when you run, go police station, go report. You will give statement that according to him, police go carry your name, give the people where they do the thing. Then the people go come isolate you, just say, why you go report them? Then if they come meet you, what thing they go do you?
Yes, they go beat you, collect everything from you. Not the say they will go in the night, too. They will go in the daytime.
In the daytime?
In the daytime.
Which area?
As I'm talking to you from Aso, from Maraba, Asobi, Asosi, if you go to Sharp Corner, you get one hotel where they for that side, where they call a 40-40. The man there and they are leader, they are doing meeting.
40-40 hotel. IG Liaison, jot it down.
If you can help us, send the then commissioner of police, let them remove all the police from Maraba, from Nassarawa, make we don't say they don't get police. Please, sir.
When I hear, I plan this call. Now, thank you very much for your information.
My daughter, this is not the God. When he intervened yesterday around 7 p.m., when I come back from work, from my remote, therefore kill my daughter, kill my neighbor daughter. One woman, this woman never do market 3 months ago. This woman, they help her to open market. They enter the shop. woman. Bring this woman, collect the money, collect the phone, collect the house your husband phone. The one boy, the boy with the wood now, the boy they do business, charging phone for people. They pack all the phone, pack the money. Move this guy now, as I'm talking to you. If this guy never died, because I never confirmed this money, I left early this morning. I escaped this morning, come walk. If we can help us from Maraba, Asu.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Now, this is the Brekete family pure water account number. Now, make una see how many messages I don't miss so far. Camera. No, another call they enter, huh?
Yes.
Make a rejector, make una see how many calls. How many messages? Oh. Oh, who go help me reject this thing? This phone no they stop to the ring. From Lagos, from Bayelsa, from everywhere. How many messages?
931.
6,000.
756.
No. Okay, messages 931. Then
6,700.
missed calls, Abi, missed calls. 6,756.
Yes, sir.
6,756. 931 messages just from last night reached this morning. Before still the ring, make we hear waiting. I know announce the number, but people get this number as their emergency number. Make we hear. Hello, good morning.
Thank you so much. We are thanking you for what you are doing to other people. This morning, it was the early robbed just this early morning.
Where?
Between Next Cash and Carry and this movie filling station. They put this cement sack, they put sand inside. About how many of them they used it to block the road. So the driver, we bought the car, thank God it was along with, but the guy, in fact, if not because he swapped, we would have lost control, they would have robbed us. We saw some young guys around there early this morning. So please, the police, we should help us. We need that place where we have capital hub. There is that place around that place. Those are the areas they just block. So thank God the guys swapped hand. We passed there, we saw some young men standing there.
They were waiting for you to get involved in an accident, then they will come and comfortably rob you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Sir. So when we left there, the driver saw I think one sack with cement, the one that got broken when he swapped his hand. We have to reach Badex on top of the you stop there where people are there. That's when you now pull the sack from under the car. So people should be aware.
Thank you.
All those Abuja and the security is becoming something else.
Are we together?
Yes, sir.
I planned this one.
No, sir.
Wait. I will just take one random call without announcing this number for people to understand what is happening. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, Nahumi and I'm Devano. Where you Devano from? Waiting be a contributor. You offer. Maybe you don't get credit. Hello, good morning. Just one more call.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, Nahumi and I'm Devano. Where you Devano from?
My name is Don Baba. I'm calling from Zaria.
Okay. Waiting be a contributor.
Actually, what is happening at that Maraba is not today. It's about 2 years ago that this is happening. They are cutting. They start cutting people, collecting money for shopping. Police will not even come and make any action. Not take any action. They are killing people. Go to hospital and have the victim in the hospital. What happened to them? It's fucking and the police not do that.
Yeah, sorry, network no allow. Anyway, this is just a sample. My brothers, my sisters, if when I look at them and I say time done, they give us signal to do the signal, make we continue to the not they go. Now, the people, our guests, them waiting for studio, we go hear from them first of all. Then we do case we concern some elder statesmen waiting for studio. We allow them, make them go sit down. But I go start from here. You go introduce yourself. Which organization you from? Yeah? You can introduce all of them. Who amongst una mouth they pain? Make we introduce yourselves.
Thank you, President. I'm Professor Emmanuel Kondum. I'm the National President of the Genetics Society of Nigeria.
We appreciate that.
Good morning. I am Dr. Yusuf Kolo Abdurrahman. I work for an organization called African Agricultural Technology Foundations. And I am based here in Abuja. Okay. I am the country representative in Nigeria and also representative in West Africa. Yeah.
Good morning. My name is Professor Mohammed Ishiaku. I am a plant breeder, people who develop new crop varieties for farmers. I work at the Institute for Agricultural Research of Ahmadu Bello University in Zaria.
Good morning. My name is Florence Abebe. I work with the Consumer Protection Council, the then Consumer Protection Council, now the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission.
Good morning, my ordinary president. Good morning, Brekete family. My name is Bridget Etim. I be Consumer Education Officer for Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission.
Good morning, ordinary president. Good morning, Brekete family. My name is Ayombanji Ojo. I'm the head of Consumer Protection and Advocacy of Nigerian Communications Commission.
Good morning, ordinary president and Brekete family. Embelembe. My name is Alhaji Ismail Adediba. I'm in charge of Information and Reference Unit, Consumer Affairs Bureau, Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC.
Good morning, ordinary president. Good morning, everyone. My name is Hafsat Lawal. I'm with the Nigerian Communications Commission. I'm the head of Consumer Policy Development and Monitoring. Thank you.
People there for back, we follow now. Okay. Yes.
Okay, good morning, President. My name is Alex Abutu. I'm a science journalist and a communication expert.
Good morning, ordinary president, and good morning, everyone. I want to thank you for what you're doing, saving lives and all. My name is Dr. Rose Maxwell Gidado. I work with National Biotechnology Development Agency. I'm also in charge of awareness creation on the use of biotechnology in agriculture.
Thank you. Now be complainants, but okay. And the people will follow come.
Good morning, House. My name is Dr. Adekunle Rowaye. I'm a medical
Stand up small so the camera will capture you, sir.
My name is Dr. Adekunle Rowaye. I'm from the Department of Medical Biotechnology, National Biotech Development Agency.
Good morning. My name is Onyekachi Francis Wankwo. I work for African Agricultural Technology Foundation here in Nigeria, and I'm in charge of regulatory science and stewardship.
Morning, House. I'm Ibrahim Hissa. I work with Open Forum and Biotechnology, program assistant.
Good morning, Brekete family. My name is Uzamaka Okena Aguneche. I'm a lawyer in the Legal and Regulatory Services Department of NCC.
Good morning, Brekete family. My name is Ifunaya Ike. I work with Consumer Affairs, Nigerian Communications Commission.
Good morning, Ordinary President. My name is Moses E. Consumer Affairs Bureau, Nigerian Communications Commission.
Good morning, Brekete family. Good morning, Brekete family. Ordinary President, Hembelembe. My name is Sonia Ragbapori, and I work for Public Affairs Department, Nigerian Communications Commission.
Now what we don't hear the people waiting for studio, we not say last week and the week we follow last week, the junior brother of last week, they talk about genetically modified the GMOs. You get some people who come talk say they want sensitize members of the public on the dangers we follow for GMOs. I mean, they no talk? Yes. Now they don't talk many things about GMO. They even accuse some government agencies, say they conspire with some of these international organizations to sneak in GMO seeds when they say they know they're healthy for human consumption. They no talk I'm here?
Yes.
Now, these people when they say, like Dr. Gidado, she they work with biosafety, abi, biotechnology, and other people where they here. What they come to do now to let us understand, say, whether those things where those people can't talk, whether not true, abi no be true. Whether some not true, some no be true, abi everything not true, abi everything not lie. We go give them opportunity, make them talk as it be. And these other people where come drop these allegations, they no go talk film here today. Wanna know why? When then they hear they talk for like 2 days, these people no day to respond.
Yes, sir.
Even though we try some of their numbers, you no go. Today, now opportunity for them. I sure say they go don't listen to the program over and over. They go don't hear the allegations. They go respond to the allegations, and then on their own, as it be says, some of them, now where they suppose educate and sensitize members of the public with their department, may them educate us the more, may them sensitize us the more. Then after this program today, we go agree the day where them go come back. These people who are not allowed today, may them talk, may them day for studio. We go make sure say they no sit down for the same side. Some go there this side, some go there this side. This person go do presentation. This person go do presentation. This group go ask this group questions. Yes, sir. After then, this group go come ask this group questions. Yes. Then we open telephone line. Members of the public, from the presentation and the questions and answers, members of the public, their mind go down, they prepared. Then they go ask question too. We come back to studio again. People for studio go ask question. We do finish. We will come go back to members of the public. Make them to follow Chukma. Then we come back to the studio and finally round up. Judge support say nay. The nays have it. They just some elder statesmen where they here. Baba Mekuna enter. Open the door for them, blessing. Baba, good morning. Waiting be your name.
Good morning, Honorable President. My name is Munkaila Ogucheson.
Okay, waiting be the complaint where carry you come.
The thing where I come, they talk, they say 2007 where they remove us from work.
Which place?
Polytechnic in Nassarawa under Federal Ministry of Education.
Federal Polytechnic in Nassarawa. So waiting be the complaint we come follow now.
The complaint we come follow be say when we come to collect our money for International Conference Center in April 2008. Our money where they write and kuru for paper where they go, they just carry biro, cancel them, give us 50%.
Like you, how much they write for paper? Show camera the paper, make everybody see how much they write and how much they give you eventually. Nigeria, we held it.
They're supposed to pay 9.
No, your own.
My own. They're supposed to pay me 2,442,000. But what they give me what 1,422,000.
Where are your paper there?
My own paper, no carry them here.
Why you no carry them? Okay, so stop this way. Your name now?
Ibrahim Audu.
How much they write for your paper?
Then give me, then write 625,000.
They can't give you how much?
They can't give me 374,000.
Thank you. What this way? How much they supposed to pay you and how much they can't give you?
They give me a writing said the paper is total 2,800,000 something naira. Then they can't give me 1,600,000 naira.
Thank you. How much be your own money where they supposed to pay you, where they for paper, and how much they can't give you in real cash?
The money they support to pay me is 1,578,000 naira 389 naira 48 kobo. What they pay me back is 8,100 naira. 800 naira, 801, 640 naira 35 kobo.
Okay. You want to go out?
I am Audu Emmanuel. From the computer sheet, I supposed to be paid 1,715,305 naira 92 kobo. Then they paid me 906,031 naira 72 kobo.
They give una any reason for this deduction?
They didn't give us any reason.
Una don't complain.
We complain. There are a lot of look at complaint letters upon letters we have written. We follow up all. They were dribbling us.
Okay, we go invite Federal Ministry of Education come here. Make una come back on which day Public Complaints Commission they come? Make una come back on Wednesday. Public Complaints Commission they here. Make una clap for them.
Banji tulinchiba.
To nawa ne kudin da ya kamata biya ka ba?
Kudina wanda aka za biya din da dubu 473 da uku da kobo nawa ne?
Gashi aka zo aka biya ka nawa?
Aka bani 342.
Ma'ana an cuce ka kenan ba?
An cuce ni.
Ahmad Isah, kudina ga baki da miliyan daya da 70,000 na da 170,000 saka bani miliyan daya da 60,000.
Okay. Now make we clap for them. Baba, make una go back here. Make una go back here. Make una go back here. Make una go back. Stand here. Public Complaints Commission, please, over to you.
Good morning, Ordinary President. Good morning, Brekete family. My name is Ahmad Isah. I'm the head Media and Protocol Public Complaints Commission. Ordinary President, we would like to investigate this matter and find out what actually is the problem. Because from their allegation, there is a glaring discrepancy between what it's supposed to be and what it is. So it is our duty, Public Complaints Commission, it falls within the line of our business. And the Act provides that we investigate and find out, and then be able to redress the problem.
Thank you. Meaning to say, as they go, as soon as we finish the program, they go follow you go office. Baba, when I go follow this organ, when I go Public Complaints Commission, and we go give them only 2 weeks, make them give on justice by the grace of God. Amen. Yes, my brothers, my sisters, for people wait, no kuna they go. Madam, you are late, please, excuse me. Oh yeah, kuma. Thank you. My brothers, my sisters, if I look at them and I see the time, then they give us signal to do it, a signal, make we continue to the van, not they go. Now, una go decide who go first talk. Professors they here, doctors they here, and you know say for academia, una they get seniority. So, I go use my discretion do tinini tanana biko Maria baby na sokoto mi ankosh.
Good morning, Ordinary President. Good morning, sir. Good morning, the Brekete family. My name is Professor Mohammed Ishiaku. I am a plant breeder. We are called plant breeders because we are the people who develop new varieties to shorten their maturity so that they can do well within a shorter time. Instead of taking 6 months, we can reduce it to become 3 months. If it is producing 1 ton, we will do things using science to increase it to become 10 tons, and so on and so forth. We study science, and we use science to improve this. Just like mobile telephone is used, there are scientists who know the science of the metals you use in mobile phone. Therefore, we are the ones who know what to do and what we should tell the public. You cannot ask a mechanical engineer to explain to you your medical condition. Anybody who is an architect, for example, cannot come and talk on agriculture or on genetics or on things that people eat. You cannot bring someone who is a lawyer to come and speak on the nature of plants or animals, how they reproduce, how you can increase their performance to farmers. We work with farmers. We don't only do our work, but we go to the farmers, we listen to their problems, we try to solve the problem. For example, there are diseases even in plants. Animals also have disease. And science determines how to control this disease and improve the yield for farmers to benefit. We are paid our salaries by government to make sure that our farmers benefit from our knowledge. This is what we do. But unfortunately, many times we don't have opportunities like this to talk to people, ordinary Nigerians, to know what we are doing behind the scene. Some people who probably thought they will make money out of coming to talk and pretend as if they are for farmers, who might have never seen a farm, who don't know what a seed is, who don't know how to grow maize, how to grow cassava, how to eat cassava well, who were fed with blue band, bread that is made from. These are the people who will come forward and pretend that they are friends of the farmers. So I took my time off to come here and take this a very serious matter to talk to the Nigerian people of what we stand for. We are standing for the solution of our farmers' problems. You can only use science to solve problems. You can apply chemicals to kill insects, to protect a crop in the field. Those farmers who know how to grow tomato, how they grow beans, how they grow potato, cocoyam, and so on and so forth, know what I'm talking about. But somebody who was born inside Abuja or Lagos or somewhere who has never been to a farm wouldn't know what the farmers are facing, and will come and conjecture many things to come and pretend is being the friend of the farmer. I have been in this business for more than 32 years, interacting very closely with farmers. If there are farmers from the Southwest in particular, they would have recognized me, they would have known who I am. I have developed several varieties of beans. I work on beans. We have developed beans that can resist different types of problems in the field, and we have channeled it to the farmers and using it. So let me come back to what is called biotechnology. Biotechnology is the use of science or biology, studying the nature of plants and animals, and then deducing from what you understood in science. Forgive me that my pidgin English cannot go that deep, but I hope you are following me very well.
They follow you.
Now, so this knowledge in science is the one that is used to solve problems. I will give you an example. If you have a cocoyam, it might catch a disease. You can only solve the disease by applying a chemical. Or if you have a farm of beans, you can only have a good beans if you spray insecticides. And these insecticides are very poisonous. They can be very harmful. If they are not handled very well, sometimes they can even cause death or some other ailment in the individuals. What we do in biotechnology and in plant breeding, we try to find individuals that can naturally withstand these diseases. Naturally means on their own. You know, even amongst us, some of us can be attacked by malaria, but there are people amongst us who don't do malaria at all. I hope we know this. Amongst us, there are people who are susceptible to malaria, but there are some who can resist malaria. Now, the science is this: if you marry the individual who is resistant to malaria to another woman who is susceptible to malaria, you will likely get individuals amongst their children who will be largely resistant to malaria. This is what we do between plants and animals. We develop varieties, new varieties that will be resistant. So instead of using chemical to come and protect your plant, we now use technique in science so that that new variety will protect itself. And we see that nothing can be more beneficial to our society than the application of this branch of science. But unfortunately, the companies that sell these chemicals, the companies that sell these chemicals will lose market. And so they go behind and use individuals amongst us who will pretend to be friends of the farmers and said, we are helping you, these people are creating a problem for you. So that farmers will say, we don't want this new variety, which does not use chemical, so that they will have to go and buy their chemicals. Why we are not making noise is that because we thought we are very honest, we are very sincere, we don't have to make as much noise as these people are making. And I am praying that I will be around here the day our president will invite these people also. Then we will talk together with them and explain to the Nigerian people. But again, let me emphasize another thing, that when mobile telephone was being introduced in this country, I am sure Nitel and the likes also tried to downplay the use of mobile telephones. They created many problems, pretending that using our landline will be more useful, there will be no security, and so on and so forth. All sorts of pretenses were made.
But this is an allegation against Nitel.
Nitel is dead anyway.
He's still alive. He's still alive.
But that when the use of emails and other things came, I am a civil servant. It was resisted by civil servant, saying that there will be no secrecy in government.
Civil servants will always resist many things.
Today, we use email as one of our tools of management everywhere. So when new things come, I'm coming to explain why this new, I'm referring to this biotechnology as new. When new things come, people try to resist. They will have reservation, and there is natural.
Resist and reject.
And they can even reject. It's natural. So it is our duty to explain to our people the benefit that comes along with it. Why is it new? When we are developing varieties before, we use flowers to make mating, as if the way human beings marry or they mate. We use flowers in plants to develop new varieties. But there is another technology, a technique in science, that it is now possible to carry a character from rice and put it inside cassava. You can put a character from cassava and put it inside millet. Before, using the flour, it is not possible. But science has made it possible now to marry rice and guinea corn. You can now marry groundnut and sweet potato, and so on and so forth. This is that biotechnology we are talking about, nothing more than that. But at the end of the day, you will have a new variety which will have a solution to your problem. Let me give you a problem that has no solution. In beans, there is one particular insect. The only way you can control that insect or how to kill it is to spray chemical. Now, using biotechnology, we have developed a new variety that the variety on its own can protect itself against the insect. So farmers may not need to go and buy chemical.
What will happen to the insect?
The insect will die.
And then human being will consume that?
Yes. human being can consume that.
And the insect, this same beans, has the capacity or can kill the insect on its own based on the new technique.
Yes.
This is the same beans that human beings will cook and consume. I'm only, I don't know if I'm talking. Please explain to us.
Let me explain
something that can kill an insect.
Yes.
That human beings can now consume.
Yes, let me explain.
Just like
to
you gave an example of this GSM.
Yes.
Now,
let me explain.
Sorry, sir. Let me quickly. Let me just.
Yes.
We are interacting. Sir.
Yes.
Now, when this GSM come.
Yes.
They don't tell us about radiation.
Yes.
Now, many people for advanced countries we care about the well-being of their citizens. They do research to know how they go feel reduce the impact of the radiation on human beings. It gets some phones where they don't discover, say the radiation, they're very high, they cancel them. This is, yes, GSM get advantage, but see this the disadvantage where they for ground.
Yes.
Now, this one where una they talk is sweet well for ear. But waiting be the disadvantage, waiting be the side effect, where follow for this thing where una pick from here. This thing, see as it be naturally.
Yes.
You can't temper with how God create them on your own, which is to me is not a bad thing. But at the end of the day, if other countries fit reject this same technology, technique where you they talk, according to these people who come here, countries like Norway, countries like Zimbabwe, countries like some countries when we say they don't see that, including India. BT cutting where they carry go India. Anyway, we go come back to that one. But waiting make I interrupt you, and I apologize, is if these beans, we will not say beans, aren't where they inside beans now waiting? Now beans. If you put beans inside jerry can, beans will get where ant never attack them. You put them inside jerry can, you tie them out. You no need to put chemical. One single ant no go follow. We with the chop beans well. Oh, pepper.
You put pepper.
Put pepper. Not the chemical. But we go come back. Now, Professor.
Just a minute.
Making educators.
Yes.
Shebi, we don't ask them question. We not go there fair to them if you ask them question and we not give them opportunity to answer. They in support make you answer or say nay.
Yes. So let me. No, I have not finished. As I explained.
Borrow a microphone.
First of all, thank you very much for inviting us, not for inviting us, for allowing us to use your radio. Your question is a tricky one. These beans, what I will tell you is that these beans, they kill only the intended insects. They don't kill bees, they don't kill flies, they don't kill any other insect.
Talk to the microphone.
If you go to the farm, you will see a lot of bees flowering on the flowers of this beans.
Sir.
Let me finish. You talk too much. Let me finish. I will tell you the thing we used a gene coming from a soil-borne bacterium. This bacteria is used. You can even eat. I used to use the bacteria. We call it BT. This BT gene, this BT bacteria was discovered since 1911. It kills only the insect which it kills only one species of insect called borers. Besides that, it doesn't kill any other animal on this planet. Why? Because we understood how this bacteria work. The bacteria to kill something, it's the protein it make, the toxin it make. It works only on this insect because only this insect had the receptor for it. It works, the protein, the toxin work like a car key. I cannot take your car key and open and turn my car engine. This is how I cannot talk. I cannot take a car Toyota. See, I cannot take a Toyota car key and turn on a Mercedes Benz.
Well, you go open another Toyota.
No. Let me tell you, it works only on these insects.
Okay, and when you are done, you let me know so I can talk.
This is why I tell you, this product, if you go to US, 100% of the corn, the soybean US, and they eat it, nobody dies. If you go to Canada, the same thing. You go to Australia, the same thing. In India, it is in an eggplant. Nobody dies. So it is BT crop.
Thank you.
The one release are the safest crop you can ever buy in the world.
Thank you. And
in US, there are 3 institutions in US in charge of the food safety. It got to go to Environmental Protection Agency to analyze the Food and Drug Administration.
We are talking about Nigeria here. Please leave us out of this.
No,
wasting our time.
Let me tell you. This is where it is started in the world.
Thank you. Leave US out of it. This is Nigeria, and Nigeria is better than US. Can you give the prof the microphone? This man here is a foreigner. They have brought him into this country to come and destroy our country. Are you a Nigerian? Are you a Nigerian? Keep quiet when Nigerians are talking. We are talking about something that will destroy this country. You brought in a foreigner. Since I came into the studio, I saw from his body language. He's been boiling inside, but I allowed him to sit. We're talking about my wonderful country, Nigeria. You are a foreigner. From his accent, you know this man is not a Nigerian. So allow Nigerians to talk, for crying out loud. What are we saying? He came in, I talked too much. Am I not supposed to ask questions? Am I not the ordinary president? My friend, keep quiet. Let's continue, Prof. Thank you. Please allow Prof to talk and other people.
Thank you.
We have people like Dr. Gidado. She has a lot to say. She is a Nigerian. Yes. We can connect with her because she is a Nigerian. Yes, if Nigeria is destroyed today, it will affect her. Yes, Prof here, if Nigeria is destroyed today, it will affect him. Yes, but this foreigner will go back to his country. Yes, so Prof, over to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I am really very thrilled. I am personally very thrilled to talk to Nigerians as a Nigerian.
Let's appreciate
and I am talking as a Nigerian who is paving way for the progress of Nigeria, especially in our agriculture. I am a Nigerian who believes that our agriculture can never grow to the level of other countries without the application of appropriate technologies, modern technologies in this part. I am a Nigerian who has faith in science. I am a scientist. I have my whole life to the public of Nigeria. I have been educated using Nigerian money, and I owe to Nigeria only that which will make Nigeria greater. And I'm talking from that point of view that I understand the problem of our farmers and the problem of farming. I am undertaking my whole work and my life solely to solve problems with our farmers. I gave you an example. We just spoke about malaria. The malarial drug cannot be used to cure typhoid. In the same vein, that insect we are talking about is an insect that feeds on flowers and leaves and pot in the field. It is different from that insect we know that feeds on grains in storage. So I want to make that. The insect we are talking about is only known by farmers, not the insect that eats our beans in storage. I hope that is clear. Okay? That is different.
Yes, we appreciate that.
Okay? Now, what we discovered is that in the field, sometimes farmers will have a very lush growth of beans in the farm. They will be happy, they may get something, but if they don't spray, they will not get anything.
During harvest?
During harvest. Because this insect, which is not visible to many farmers, only highly experienced farmers can even detect it. It eats the flowers, and so you will not have any pot. So they have to spray about 8 to 9 times. I wish a beans farmer is amongst us here. He will attest to this.
If there's no beans farmer, now, we have beans eaters here.
Yeah, we have beans eaters. Unfortunately, before it gets to the level of eating, the destruction has been done. So there is nothing to eat.
Yes.
So this insect can only be controlled with so many sprays of chemical. Using science, I want us to understand. In science, we only choose things that not only work, but something that is also safe.
Okay, sir, question here.
Yes.
Nigeria today, food-wise, and Nigeria in the 70s, food-wise, which food they more plenty pass?
Well, the food that is...
General food, all these beans, corn, cassava, in the 70s and 80s, compared to what we get now, which one plenty pass? You get some people in the olden days where they talk, say they even use juju for their farm because of the bumper harvest. Then they prepare the farm, they get experience, they know they use one single chemical. And now the America where they take the example, cancer where the America, you know get part 2. And these people put fear for our body, talk say some of this food we genetically and technically modify, say now them they cause cancer. Now what make fear catch all of us? But now when we thank God, say people like you una day here, when we say una be authority, as far as this thing is concerned, now una go take patience, because we dey novice, we dey ignorant. We go ask question as he be us for Bello. Now you go help us make we understand.
Mr. President, I'm very happy. I told you, I'm happy to be here to explain to Nigerians. Now, why is it that it is plenty before? Now, why is the yield low? You see this soil you are seeing, it has nutrients inside. If you plant on a farm this year, okay, the plant you are planting, the crop, whether maize or cassava, it will take part of this nutrient, that is its food, to grow. And then you harvest. Next year, the crop will use the nutrient. Another year, 20, 30 years, the soil will become no nutrient left. So the yield will go down. That is one. You have to now look for fertilizer. In those days, maybe they have to pay us money to apply fertilizer. Okay? Scientists discovered that time they pay farmers before. When government bring fertilizer.
You know why, sir?
Yes.
When I begin to smoke cigar in the 70s, we did, now boys will be. Now, if Marlboro come to area where they live, they go put a cinema for primary school. Now we go come watch cowboy. Iggity, 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 iggity. You go see cowboy, you go dey pursue cow on top of horse. You go throw the rope. You know go catch. You go throw. Then when they reach one camp place, they go speak. We know they hear English that time. Then one person go just bring packet of Marlboro. They go just do one go come out. Everybody go call it. Then they go come climb. One rope like this, you don't catch the cow. All of us, and after watching that move, that cowboy this thing, now rolls of cigar then they dash us. You see, make I tell you, sir, thank God you are older than me, you are more educated than me, you are better exposed than me. But one thing I am not sure is whether you are more patriotic than me. Now, sir, if the white people are trying to penetrate you, they can do everything humanly possible to penetrate you, including dashing you things free of charge for you to get used to it. By the time you get addicted to it, your body will be demanding for it. By that time, they will recover all they have given to you free of charge. But continue, sir.
Yes, yes. You see, unlike cigarette, fertilizer is a reality. That where you used to get 10 bags of maize, after several use of the soil, you will get maybe 3 bags. But cigarette, everybody knows, is somebody, companies who developed those cigarettes, they wanted to make their market, and it was a lie just to attract people. But I'm giving you an example of something that was very real. It was government that time that saw the trend, that time will come when the yield of our soil will go down, and then it has to be supported using chemical fertilizer. I'm only giving you an example of that one.
Yes,
so to understand that problems will come in farming, our numbers, just like you said, how much yield we make, how many more human beings do you have in a village before, and how many of them do you have today? Unfortunately,
it is due to government negligence of the rural communities.
No, I'm saying number. I'm not talking about whether they are poor or...
If to say this village sweet like before, people for stay for village, but no water, no light, no hospital, no good road, no. Why person not me where they here?
I'm talking about
village
the
I belong
village.
to.
No, I'm talking about the village itself, not city. In the village, a village where there used to be 10 people, now you will definitely get up to 30 people in that village. So that means the farm that you have will be too small to feed those people at the rate you are using. You have to use...
Because we no get farmland again.
Yes, many now, you will be surprised many people don't have farmland.
Go to, if you go villages, you go discover, say, the farmland where a particular village get, waiting then they cultivate, no reach 30% of the entire land where they get. The other ones, they lie fallow due to lack of government support and encouragement to go into farming.
Maybe in the place where you come from. But where I come from...
Where are you from? Borno?
I'm from Northeast.
Borno?
From Bauchi. I'm from Bauchi.
So, farmlands Boku for Bauchi.
No.
My in-laws are from Bauchi.
It's not the way you see farmland. It's not the way you see farmland that farmland is.
Okay.
Yes. It's not the way you see farmland. It's not anywhere that you see can be used for a farm. Okay? Yes. It's not anywhere that you see can be used
Some
as a farm.
places good for burial ground.
Yes. So there is a need for us to use modern technology, and science will help us. I want to emphasize that the science we are using is the science that have been proven to be very safe, because I, for one, if I grow any maize that I know knowingly is unsafe, it is not only going to affect my own relations and children, but I am also eventually going to be part of it. The people who made the point that that it is not safe, it causes cancer, who will tell you about cancer-causing thing? Is it a medical doctor, or is it a lawyer, or is it an architect? And who will talk to you about this science of developing new varieties? Is it an English teacher,
or a scientist,
or a scientist?
Of course, a scientist.
In science, in science itself, in science itself, we have different areas of science. The area that I specialize, for example, me and him, another scientist who may even be a professor will be as...
So I talk to the microphone.
He will be, or she will be, as deaf and dumb like you are, or any other person who doesn't know, because he has not studied the area.
Some people are mongorologists.
Yes.
Some
others are tomatologists. And others are yamatologists. So I think what the Nigerian public need to do is, first of all, I want to advise us on something.
Yes, sir.
We are, unfortunately, because of some of the incidences, especially the ones you refer to,
yes, sir,
trust in public institution is wearing away, and it's very dangerous for us. It's definitely very dangerous. I, for one, having been a public servant, my duty and commitment first is to the Nigerian public, more than anybody else.
Supposedly.
100%.
Oh,
it's
okay,
not
sir.
supposedly.
Oh, okay, sir.
100%. I'm a firm believer of holding the trust given to me by anybody, not only my employer, but even my own society. I am subject to my own society. And I am saying from the bottom of my heart that none of us, none of the scientists I know in Nigeria, in my own area of study, that is being made to do anything that will harm or hamper our economy in any way.
But sir, what if they are using you indirectly without you knowing that you are being used?
No,
I'm only
coming.
asking now. I asked bad question.
I'm coming. You can predict where you can be used for. You can be used for trade purpose, for somebody to make money on you, but you cannot be stupid enough to be used to promote something that is harmful to our society. For making money. No.
Ignorance, sir. If you are not, if you are ignorant of what they are planning, as far as your world is concerned, you are a patriotic Nigerian. You believe in this country. You can even put down your life for Nigeria as a country. That is you for you. But sir, these people, superior conspiracy can use your head without you knowing that you are being used.
You see, in an area in something that I have no knowledge in,
yes,
probably it can be done.
Okay.
But in this area that I have so much knowledge in,
yes, sir,
I am telling you 100%,
yes, sir,
that nobody on the surface of this earth can, probably among few people in this world who mastered this area that I'm talking about. So in other areas where I don't know, like mobile phone you refer to, I have no knowledge in the area, I cannot speak for. But for this very one, I am 100% sure that nobody is going to use me. And as far as we are concerned, all the things I have participated in up to this moment and tomorrow, they are all very safe for the Nigerian population. And not only that, there are other institutions that can counter what I am doing. I, as a scientist, there are regulations in the country. Every step of our research will have to be checked to see whether it is in compliance with the Nigerian law or what. That is why I came back to that thing.
We were told that these people, the Monsantos and co, have penetrated these government regulatory agencies by having people on their payroll. They pump in millions and millions, allegedly, millions and millions of dollars into this country. Some journalists are part of them. Some civil servants are part of. In fact, we were even told there was an approval that was given on a Sunday during public holiday. And the people are even ready to present the document. But sir, we are highly honored to have you and the other people in the studio, because what you are telling us today is an eye-opener. It is going to give us an opportunity to read in between the lines of what we were told earlier on and what you are telling us now. I have somebody online. Hello, good morning. Yes, sir.
Yeah, my name is Usman.
Okay, Usman.
Let me greet our guests in the studio. You are welcome, our guest.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Welcome to Brekete family, and we appreciate your effort to come and educate and enlighten Nigerians about this GMO of the team. Well, I like the presentation of the professor, but there are areas that I am not too comfortable with it. Yeah, because, like, for instance, on the issue of land, I want to believe that 60 to 70% of Nigerian arable land has not been cultivated. And we have no problem with land cultivation. And everywhere, where I disagree with the professor, every land that you can see, you can farm. But it depends on the crop. There is no land in Nigeria that you cannot farm on. And that's what we call, because of issue of nutrient of the soil being drained like this, that naturally in agriculture we are talking about shifting cultivation, crop rotation, and bush following. Now these are aimed at bringing back the nutrient lost by the land in the previous
usage
season. You understand? And he is more concerned with the commercialization and the production of the crops, but he is not too much concerned about the consumption, because he keep. I do not like the way he was attacking the people that made their presentation against the use of GMO. He was saying that they don't know about the farmer. They don't care about. Is it the farmer? We are not talking about the farmer. We are talking about consumers. That eat. Yes,
President. He has the right to accuse those people that did their presentation earlier, because they too accused the organization he represents. So he has every right to accuse them, to say whatever thing, so long as it does not amount to insulting them. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, sir.
Yes, I understand, but he has already put on the defense. He's on the defense, so he is talking to us. He's serious, not them.
I think you have not been fair to the Prof.
They are talking about consumption, consumers. People that eat it, not people that produce it.
Yes.
You understand? Now the people that produce, they can do whatever they can do to produce
maximize their profit. Very
yes, to go and sell so that they can make more money. What about the people that eat? The effect is not on the people that produce. The effect is on the people that eat it. You understand?
Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Council, thank God you are here, and I'm sure you are going to expand your scope of regulation.
Yes, and I want to, what I want from the professor, I want him to tell us what is the effect, if any, on we that eat. He should live above the production. We understand it can increase the yield, but what is the effect?
The nutritional value.
Yes, the effect on us. What is the effect on our health? You understand? It's not about the production now. What is the effect on our health? Is there any effect on our health? We are seeing serious issues of cancer and all sorts of illness. So what is the effect on our health? And number two, give us good example of countries that if it is maize, you understand? Tell us social countries don't say us and don't call it a different food. Compare the same food in Nigeria and the same food in US or UK or Canada that they allow. If it is maize in Nigeria, tell us the biological technology was applied in maize. It is the same thing the maize in US was also applied. Give us the same crop, not different crop in Nigeria and different crop in other countries. Thank you, Honorable President.
Thank you very much. Thank you. But before you go, Usman, no, I'll call him back. I need to address something. He has not been fair to Prof. I need to address
Let me correct what I say.
No, I should allow it.
Yes. Let me correct.
Guest, for crying out loud, yeah. I should protect him.
President. It's okay.
Hold on, sir. Hold on. I have to. Osman, you have not been fair to Prof. Because Prof, I never made any attempt to defend anything. He was only telling us what he knows, how he understands it, and how Nigerians can benefit, most especially the farmers. He was not ready. When you say somebody is defending something, it means he or she is slightly guilty and is trying to. I don't know. Okay, please, I want you to withdraw that.
Let me explain myself.
No, you don't need to explain. Just withdraw that.
No, you misunderstood me. That was not my intention at all. Okay. It can never be my intention. No. Okay. When I'm saying that, I said the people that made allegations against GMO, they have already put them on the defense because they have to defend the use of GMO. Tell us the advantage of the use of GMO. Okay. Not that is. No. I cannot do that. Thank you. But Prof, if you misunderstood me, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Maybe I did not explain. Maybe I did not explain what I meant by. It's not that there are no arable land in the country. You see, it's not any land that you see that you will have access to go and cultivate. You have to own the land.
No, you can borrow. You can hire.
Well, if it is borrowed for you. But they can refuse. In some places in Kano State, I know individuals who are in rural areas who don't own 1 meter of land that they can grow. It is true there may be forests and so on in some other places. But the point, I'm not denying the fact that we have arable land, but what I am saying is that the demand from the area to feed our people has grown higher than the land itself relative to the individuals. I gave you an example of a village where there used to be maybe 10 people, now there are 30 people, and they still have to feed themselves from those pieces of land surrounding their villages. In other places, they may have plentiful land, but it is not being put to use properly. Now, as far as issues like cancer are concerned, if somebody wants to bring and scare you, he will mention the best thing that will scare you without giving you any reason for it, so that you are scared. That's all. Cancer, as far as this technology is concerned, I gave you an example. There will be reduced use of insecticides, which are very poisonous, and they can release to our environment. You know how EU rejected many of our products because we are using too much chemical. They said they don't want to use it. These GM materials are the ones that will reduce even the use of chemicals. Time will come, even this insect in storage, whether you use it in small bag, if you are a consumer in urban center, you can do it. What about a farmer who produces 2,000 bags? How many jerry cans is he going to use? It is practically not possible for him. So therefore, our own is to provide solution to, not only through the farmer, we are providing solution to the consumer as well. If the consumer does not buy, what will the farmer do with it? So when we talk about farmer, we are at the same time carrying along the concerns of the consumer.
Consumer will continue buying without knowing the adverse effect of these crops.
No, this is why, no farmer will be allowed, no farmer, to the best of my knowledge, will be allowed to grow anything that will be...
Talk to the mic, sir.
That will be harmful to the consumer, because even though some farmers do...
Sir, if we can have suicide bombers,
yes,
if we can have terrorists, then, in fact, like the Northeast where you came from,
yes,
recently the Nigerian army discovered that farmers and fishermen are the ones giving Boko Haram cover. So anybody that can give Boko Haram cover, as a fisherman, as a farmer, can do worse than what you are saying.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are we there?
Yes, sir.
No be me talking, the Nigerian army talking.
Well, I don't think if a farmer is somebody who is upright, to my understanding, somebody who is very honest.
Who is supposed to be honest.
He would have been an armed robber. It is easier to rob and make money than farming.
Now, some farms are a hideout for kidnappers. You make more money when they pay ransom than you tilting the soil,
so
because more easy money will come.
Mr. President, then he ceases to be what I define a farmer.
Okay.
Then he ceases to be a farmer.
Multi-purpose farmer.
But yes, if you may call him. Okay.
Haji, sorry.
My final submission is that.
Help me touch Haji. Like somebody provoke her. Sorry, Haji, sorry. Make una clap for her. Her smile now 3 times.
My president, my final submission is that we have to be very careful. Just like you alluded to the fact that if care is not taken, the spirit of fear will be induced in Nigerians, such that Nigerians will be taken away from something that is potentially very beneficial to them. One, the technique for doing that is to make the Nigerian public to completely lose confidence in all public institutions, such that if somebody like me come and tell you that I'm a scientist, they will say, I forget about it. The one is one of them. Now, but the most dangerous thing which we do not recognize is that the people that you think are our friends are actually our enemies. They have agents amongst us. They try to create room for their trade. Simple.
Thank you. Look, we appreciate Prof. Yes, introduce yourself, sir. My auntie from NCC is not...
Thank you, my ordinary president. I think I introduced myself earlier as Emmanuel Kondung. I'm a professor of plant genetics and breeding I statutorily work with the Federal University Lafayette. I am a plant breeder, and by the special grace of God, I am the national president of the Genetics Society of Nigeria.
Make we appreciate them.
Now, the Genetics Society of Nigeria is the all-encompassing association that has both plant breeders, animal breeders, and even those that are engaged in using the science of medicine as well as the environment. All the science of genetics in protecting both the environment and even in the medical sciences, they are all constituting our members. So our society is that large. Now, I had to come all the way from Lafayette to this program, despite all odds. You can see that I came with crutches.
Make we appreciate them. Thank you, sir.
The simple reason is, like my colleague earlier said, we as scientists, we owe the Nigerian public, because we are public servants. Most of our members are engaged in different types of research that is aimed at solving problems. And when people come out to categorically say that GMOs are not good for Nigeria, as a society, our position is simply that such people do not understand this science. Because we can all see what is happening with the changes in our environment. The population change is one of them, like you earlier identified. In fact, by the year 2050, the Nigerian population is estimated to hit about 250 million and even above. And that means this same population will be expected
to feed
on the same land that we have. And let us not undermine the fact that this land is being encroached with a lot of urbanization. There are roads coming up,
buildings.
There are buildings coming up,
factories.
So there are so many other things that land will have to be used for. So it practically translates to the fact that in the nearest future, we will have less land and more people to feed. So one of the greatest advantages that this technology will provide is that this technology will be able to increase the yield per unit area. And it means that even with the rising population, the quantity of food that will be expected to be provided will be balanced by the effort of this technology.
Any side effect of this technology?
To the best of our knowledge as scientists, like my colleague said, we are engaged in different aspects. Like I have told you, there is no scientific evidence, either within Nigeria or even outside Nigeria.
Why did they ban GMO in Norway?
Now, the idea, you see, there is some political, there is international politics attached to the process of GMO. This anti-GMO movement is not unique to Nigeria.
That same year, I was in Norway. A farmland, a very massive farmland, was quarantined. And they said nobody should do anything in that farmland because of GMO in a small portion. Now, you get what they tell us about this GMO. This genetically seedlings according to wetin we hear when make una come here. If you use genetically, it gets some things wey be say if you see today, some of the things wey before una modify them, they get seeds. Now, like guava, if you chop guava,
yes,
you go, the one where you swallow the seed, the one where you enter bush, you offload. Next rainy season, guava don't germinate. Natural plantation.
Yes.
Now, it gets some of these things when we say, like grape now, it gets seedless grape. Now, the same now, you cannot plant this. The only way, according to my little research,
yes,
you can plant such an orange, even though it looks more beautiful, the body is smooth, attractive, is for you to go to the same company and buy from them. So you are 100% dependent on these people. You can never reproduce by yourself, which is a disadvantage to our country, sir.
Sorry, let me just give you a little background on the evolution of crops generally.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, like my colleague, I may not be able to be so simple with the pigeon.
No, go ahead.
But in the history of crop evolution, crops came about by two means of reproduction. There are those that are reproducing sexually. That's the one that produces the seed. Like you have said. Like that guava seeds.
Mango.
There are some that reproduce asexually. So even in nature.
So some of them are gay. Sorry. Sorry.
So even in nature, it is a natural process. In biotechnology, so the idea of reproducing outside the sexual cycle.
Yes, sir.
Is not, we are not doing what does not happen in nature. The only thing is, the advantage there is, if you are using banana plantlets, for example, if you depend on the natural cycle of transplanting banana, you will need to remove the cuttings, the suckers of the banana, those side small.
Yes, yeah.
But in biotechnology, what you could just do is you take the leaf of the banana and cut it into small pieces through a process we call tissue culture and micropropagation.
Yeah, well.
It will give us one small leaf cutting can give about 1,000 seedlings. So it's not chemical. It is a way of just reproducing it outside in the tube. So it gives the farmer advantage instead of waiting for several years to produce different suckers of that banana. You would have produced about plenty suckers for different farmers to use. Okay. So these are some of the advantages.
Now,
and
sorry, so you have more explanations, right? Yes. One make we hear from Dr. Hanatu Gidado. Abi?
Rose
Gidado. Now, if we hear, we could come agree. You see, at least we don't learn something, Abi we not learn. We have learned a lot, but it will be better. Now we are more like confused. Some of us, with waiting they tell us, we've been there convinced. Now with waiting they tell us, we're there convinced. And you cannot be convinced twice on one particular thing twice. If you are convinced here and you are convinced here again, it means you are confused.
Not true.
We are confused now. We like your presentation. You are an authority when it comes to this because you are a scientist. The day when I go come, you get one question where I go ask you now. You know, our local fowl, they do boyfriend, girlfriend, they come do marriage. Then man go mango, then she go carry belly, then she go come lay egg. This are Greek fowl, where nobody near them, woman to woman, only them for cage. No toasting, no this thing. Then you go come see, then they lay egg. No be now you go answer this one. When una come back next time, una go tell us how manage woman, man no touch am. She get belly, come born. And with the rush am they chop.
That's all right.
Holy Spirit. Collect. Prof, you say No, on a lighter note, Yes, sir.
I would like to address question.
Instantly. Una come back next time.
Not this one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One that has no seed. Okay? You should understand that there is freedom of choice, okay, by farmers and by consumers. There are people with seedless guava or seedless grape. Okay? It's a demand by consumers not to be feeling seed inside the grape. Okay? But at the same time, it has created a problem for a farmer to propagate his stock, because he will now, instead of using seed, will have to cut the branch like cassava. Cassava doesn't, by the way, how many of us know that cassava can produce seed? Cassava can produce seed, yes. But do we use the seed? No. No, we don't. So it depends on the demand. Now, whether a company can make money so that a farmer will come and buy depends on the availability of that seed stock. If he exhausts his stock of seed, that's his problem. This is a practice farmers do. In my village, many of the farmers, towards planting time, they would have either sold all their harvest, so they don't have what to plant for next season. They have to either get a donation from their father-in-law, but if you are in Abuja, your father-in-law is not around. You have to go.
Thank you,
so
sir.
That is a choice.
Thank you.
But somebody, you cannot stop another person also to make a business to be patronized. It is left to you to either patronize that business or leave it. No government policy will ever come in this country that will force people to buy seed. I tell you this. It will never. It's a matter of choice.
Sir,
if you
have seen today, you never can tell the dimension life will take tomorrow. Thank you very much. Make we appreciate them. Dr. Gidado.
Thank you very much.
Mike.
Okay. Hello. Is it working?
Yes.
Okay. We're all here to cool your minds. I know you've had a lot of misinformation. Different perceptions about this technology due to maybe ignorance and then due to misinformation by our anti-group. But we're all here. You have seen us. We're Nigerians. We have our families here. We have brothers. We have sisters. We have our children. There is no way we can bring in a technology that can come and destroy our fellow Nigerians. If I'm destroying you, I'm destroying myself. My family in Nigeria.
Okay.
I was born here, and brought up in Nigeria. All the schools I have attended are Nigerian schools. And my child is here, she's schooling in Nigeria, and she was born in Nigeria. So there's nothing...
Make we appreciate her now.
And my husband is a Nigerian. So we're all part and parcel. I'm also a patriotic Nigerian. And then all. So this technology, I tell you, it takes many years of research and development before it gets to the hands of the consumers. You have to be sure that everything you have developed is safe for human consumption. A lot of tests go into it. Safety analysis, toxicological tests, you know, and then you also have to confirm that whatever that
From
is,
which lab?
We have lab.
The toxicological tests.
Look at Professor Ishiaku.
Okay.
This cowpea that is coming out soon has been under research for the past 10 years. Do you agree with me?
We know.
For the past,
how we go agree?
Okay, Ishiaku is here. For the past 10 years, ask him. He's here live and direct. Okay. And everything was done at the Institute for Agricultural Research, Zaria. Is under the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and is in ABU Zaria. And by our Nigerian scientists, a group of scientists. Ishiaku is the lead of that.
Make we appreciate Ishiaku.
So please appreciate.
Where is Professor Ishiaku? Stand up, make we recognize you, sir. Oh, now you make we appreciate him. Professor Ishiaku, aka Holy Spirit.
So everything about it. And then one thing that he didn't tell you, anyway, you people said we've been talking about farmers. No consumers.
Because
so, please, consumers, be rest assured that the cowpea, that is the beans, as commonly called in Nigeria, the beans is very safe. The beans is our Nigerian.
When it come out, the beans. First day, una go cook them for TV, make everybody watch and make una chop.
For sure, we will chop. In fact, we will come and test it here.
Here?
Yes. We will do more with it.
We will hear them, but now only them go chop. Then we observe them after 2 years, no problem. Then we can eat it.
Yes, so everything about testing, I mean, you know, everything about safety of this cowpea, you know, has been done.
Thank you.
We have a regulatory framework in Nigeria. We have the National Biosafety Management Agency, which is in charge of safety. They have to do, they've done everything about it, about the safety. They've addressed all the safety concerns in this crop, and they have certified that the cowpea is safe.
Thank you.
Can we have trust in our Nigerian institutions?
We can. Okay. After this debate, we will go do. Now, Dr. Gidado.
Yes.
I beg. If I fumble, make una pursue me out of this place. Make you fix date where we go invite these people.
Okay.
These people where they talk say what thing una they do no correct, and una where they claim say what thing una they do correct. Fixed date. Collect microphone. Collect microphone.
Please, I'm Dr. Adekunle Rowaye. I've heard a lot of things about health issues and GM, a lot of accusations and allegations, and I feel that science has been murdered. Please, sir, I beg you, allow us a whole day. You tape it. This time is not enough.
Okay.
Please.
If we fix, listen.
A lot of things.
If we agree on a date,
yes,
we will talk to the management of Human Rights Radio and Television.
No.
If you need from morning till evening, we will tell our listeners and viewers and followers to just listen. Every other program will be suspended that day. We want, because as we are doing this program now, it is streamed all over the world. So we want the whole world to connect with Nigeria, because we are making this frantic effort to disabuse the minds of Nigerians as regards what they believe about GMO. Yes. Thank you, madam. You are in charge here. Give us date. And that day, how many hours go do? 10 hours do? How many hours go do? If 2 hours no do, how many hours, sir?
How many hours? Can just answer it. Is it 2 hours? 2 hours is okay. No. 2 hours. 2 hours.
Doctor.
Yes.
Doctor.
Yes.
We have how many professors here?
We have 3 professors. One is outside.
You come late and I make we find some outside.
Okay.
We have studio discipline here. So you go, the 2 professors were they here?
Yes.
Why don't you have a consultation with them?
Okay.
Well, let us fix a date now. The whole world is watching and listening. Let us fix a date. We will agree. That day in our final match.
We can give them 6 hours. 2 plus 2 plus 2 is.
No, that very day we go start and we go finish on that day.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Let's do the 6 hours, please. No, we know they go any hotel. 6 hours is good. You will do. You will do. Oga. This is what they do. Like say they fight somebody. We are not fighting. We are not fighting. And we not go follow you go any hotel. Now here we start them. Now here we go do them. He said make we record them. If we record them, people go to say we don't follow back, collect money. We don't edit some things out. This is a reality radio and television talk magazine program. We don't pre-record anything unless it becomes very, very, very necessary. Like the voice of somebody whose life is in danger, but anything that has to do with reality will be done practically here. So we have agreed 6 hours. Talk to the microphone. 6 hours. Which day?
It's on a Wednesday. 10th
Uncle Diron, if I day is here, make una clap for him.
10th April.
We they chop into in time, and he dash us. He say make we carry on, make we appreciate them.
So 10th April.
April 10th. Yes. April what? 10. April 10. April 10. Make we clap for them. Check calendar, April 10th. When Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission una go there for ground because it concern consumer. That day, if una like, if una carry NAFDAC and other agencies, if una no carry them, me I go invite them. You go be full house, 6 solid hours by the grace of God. Everybody go talk as he be and from Bello to top. Good idea, yes?
Yes, sir.
Make una clap for them.
So from what time to what time now?
From 7:30 to 6 hours later. Okay. Even news that day, we go take our permission. We not go do news.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, highest, because news not grade A broadcast, we go just take a break. Less than 10, 12, 15 minutes, we do the news, we come back, we resume. Good idea, yeah? Thank you very much, Doctor. Thank you. So make we appreciate them. Now, you get waiting with they do when we happy with waiting person do. Are we ready to do it for them? To give it to them? Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Hey! Hey! One more.
President.
Yes, Prof. One talk.
I forgot one thing. The seedless guava.
Yes, sir.
And seedless grape.
Yes, sir.
Are not GM material.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
They are not developed from GM. What has been developed using GM are those ones that part of a plant or animal is used instead of its reproductive organ.
Yes, sir.
To develop new.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, sir, on 10th April 10th, NCC day for studio, and my auntie were there here. Good morning, ma.
They provoke.
Sorry, ma. When I go take advantage, She not the vex quick. I know her. Una go take advantage. First of all, now we invite Una come because of the importance of Una Commission. Una Commission, they amongst the highest commissions for Nigeria because telecommunication industry now very, very big industry. And many people get complained. They get complaint plenty for ground. Now I make we personally invite. And we appreciate the fact that Una honor the invitation. Make we appreciate that. Because the matter where we start, enter, so take enter time. No means say somebody go they provoke. Here we program some things. Person where you say you go talk for 2 minutes. When you extend enter 5-7 minutes, you know if you cut them. Just like it will say we start with Una. Now so if I chop into the time, these people now explain, we go explain to them. So my apologies, and the management of Human Rights Radio and Television, they honestly apologize to Una. Please, we are sorry. Please, we are sorry. I know say Una offices they very tight. Una leave everything Una they do to come. Please, we are sorry. Una go. Just somebody go tell us waiting be NCC, waiting be the work of NCC, waiting Una don't do to protect the interest of Nigerian consumers, and waiting Nigerian consumers supposed expect from NCC. Then next time we Una come, we go give Una the whole day, make Una engage, because we go open telephone lines. Nigerians we get complain, go complain. Some people even they outside we get complain against telecommunication companies. In fact, you get one man where they nearly kill for Airtel office, where according to them they label him as thief. They even burn one person alive. Him, he remains small, made them roast him. Now police come rescue him. The man there for studio. So after this program, I go like make the man follow Una go office, so that the next time we Una go come update on action we Una don't take about in allegation. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much. The ordinary president and the Brekete family and Mbelembe. Thank you for inviting us for this program. And I will not try to waste our time, but I will explain in brief, and probably when we come back and we have a whole day, we'll be able to do more. Pardon me that I don't know how to speak Pidgin.
We get translators. We get Pidgin translators.
Okay. Thank you very much. But the Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC, is a telecom regulator in Nigeria. And what that means is that is the commission that license, all the telecommunication companies you see in Nigeria. So, and then we don't just license them. When we license them, we normally do a lot of investigation about the company. We evaluate whom they are. We evaluate their technology. We evaluate everything. And then when they meet all this long list of criteria, then we license them. And then we give them what we call condition of license, under which they operate. Inside this condition of license, they are not just allowed to just provide telecommunication services, but inside it, the consumer protection is very, very key. Because when we have the provider of telecommunication services, we must have the consumers. Without consumers, they cannot succeed. And without telecom service providers, the consumer too will not get anything.
Let's appreciate them for striking a balance.
So because of that, the commission has a whole department in Nigerian Communication Commission that has to do with the issue of consumer protection. And our mantra is to protect, inform, and educate consumer. because we believe information is power. If you don't know something, that thing, it don't senior you, no matter how little it is. That is why in Nigerian Communication Commission, consumer education take primary issues. And we are spending a lot of money on it, and we have various platforms that we are doing this thing. Every month, we have what we call consumer outreach programs, which we are doing it has various levels. There is one we do every quarter in Abuja and Lagos. There is one we are doing in state capitals every month. There is one we are doing in rural areas, because appreciate people, it's not everybody that will come to Abuja. And we cannot, this telecommunication, like you rightly said, everybody they use them. The farmer they use them. The children they do use them. So we go to every nook and crannies. And we also have another level, because we say that even if you say you want to do it in town hall, some people will not fit leave their shop. We have targeted audience. We call it consumer conversation. So you look at churches and see that, okay, you are there, give us 2 minutes, make we tell you what we do. We look at market women. We say, okay, you know Greece speak English. You Greece speak Pidgin. We look for Pidgin, we speak. We say, okay, you can't even speak Pidgin. We go and look for, okay, this is Igbo land. This is Hausa land. Make we speak Hausa to educate people and know how their rights and privileges.
Thank you. Let's appreciate them.
And let me give you some outcome. In year 2018 alone, we educated about 32,000 consumers. Yes, alone. It's on record. And then we have a lot of appreciation. About 5,000 people call and say,
thank you for resolving my issue.
We get complaint too, because we don't just educate, because like you say, complain buku, and then every day we get it. So in last year alone, we get almost 118,000 complaints.
118,000.
And then we resolve about 92% of it.
We appreciate that. Sir, you know, say we don't already chop time go.
Yes.
And they enjoy your talk as they go, but only say if we overdo now, we go enter trouble. The way una they regulate telecommunication companies, now so NBC they regulate us. You understand? And the way una no go like and make any telecommunication company play with una rules. Now so no go encourage me to play with the rules guiding the profession. With that one where I talk now, on behalf of everybody waiting for studio, una wait.